Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live once again here at the Chorus RQ in Sarasota, Florida for the IRT. I am Fabio Soto, accompanied with the lovely Karen Gay. So, Karen, this is the 2022 Dovetail Open doubles presented by KWM GUTTERMAN. This is our first semifinals between Conrado Moscoso and Alejandro Landa, a new team forming this weekend, versus the surprising Andres Acuna and Natera, who gave us an exciting match last night. Karen,
yes,
how you doing?
Did. I'm doing great. We've had a great day so far, and the action continues here in Sarasota, Florida at the lovely Core SRQ Racket Club. So really excited for this match. Like you said, Acuna and Natera upset the #1 seed Perea and Murray yesterday in an exciting match there. So a little bit of a unknown there for them, and then we have the new team, like you said, Alex Landa, Conrado Moscoso. What do you think of that pair up?
You know what? I'm excited because it's a dynamic. You know, the explosiveness of Conrado Moscoso and the explosiveness of Alejandro Landa will give us away for a very exciting match. I just see every player being fast, agile, strong. It's a matter of experience now that separates these men.
Skip ball point.
Good way to start Acuna and Natera.
So yesterday, Sam Murray and Andre Perea tried to pick on Natera, for lack of a better word, and it didn't work out for them. Natera played very strong, but Acuna, I think, was the deciding factor in that win yesterday.
And they were down 10-14 in that second game. Came back, scored 5 in a row. Landa. That's a great shot down the line by Conrado Moscoso to get the side out.
So this is Conrado's second match of the day. He played singles earlier, beat Rocky Carson to get into the semifinals of the singles he'll be playing in later. Acuna, this is his first match of the day because Lalo Portillo unfortunately was sick and had to withdraw from the tournament, so he's in the semifinal singles later today as well, so we'll see both of them again. So we have one serving, two. Landa serving. High lob.
One serving, two. Landa. Short serve. That's a good pass. And you know what, Karen, it's interesting to see Landa playing doubles now because he didn't play doubles in Pleasanton. He only played singles. Now he's playing doubles. You know, he's got quite the partner with him right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, if I would not play doubles, but then Conrado say, hey, do you want to play? I'd say yes.
Exactly. And so they're a new pair up. Conrado usually plays with fellow Bolivian Roland Keller. Roland Keller and his brother Carlos, stalwarts on the tour, but couldn't make this tournament. We look forward to seeing them again, hopefully in Portland next month. But Conrado needed a partner for doubles. Found one in Alex Landa. A skip there by Landa. Puts Natera and Acuna back in the box.
Of course, you know, all these players, you know, have a lot of experience. Of course, Conrado Moscoso represents the country, I believe, for several years. Alex Landa this year represented the United States. Acuna represented Costa Rica.
That hit Acuna. He tried to get out of the way, couldn't quite do it.
That hit him in the left leg, I think.
Yep. And you see Acuna doing that half lob serve to the middle. They were doing that yesterday, or he was doing that yesterday well against Perea and Murray, and we were commenting on it. I think it's an interesting choice of serve. Not many people do that unless you have a lefty-righty team, which is not the case here. And it was not the case yesterday either. But it's something different for the players, so they have to adjust to it because they're not used to people serving kind of in the middle when you have a righty-righty team. So I think it's, you know, it's an interesting strategy, make them do something different, get them out of the comfort zone. We had a little crash there,
well, it's
unintentional.
It's going to be difficult, Karen, because listen, you got 2 tall guys in there, Moscoso and Natera, so they cover a lot of court.
Yep. 2 serving 2. I think they were a little confused as to what happened, but they're going to appeal that. So they both agreed. So they used their first appeal at 2-2, so they only have 1 appeal left. Just like in singles, they get 2 appeals each game, unless they're correct, in which case they do not lose an appeal. Alex Landa going for the forehand.
That's Landa for you.
Great shot there. 3 serving 2. Ceiling balls for Landa and Natera. Diving get by Landa. Everybody jumps. Great shot by Acuna there.
Wow, good shot, Acuna, responding very, very well.
I love how Acuna directs his team. You know, him and Natera on the team. He calls pretty much everything. You, mine, you, mine.
And it's
I love that communication.
It's a team, but it's important that there be a leader. It's important. You know, usually it's the one that plays on the left side, usually.
Landa goes to the ceiling. Natera gets the shot. Conrado would like a replay there. A little close to, Acuna would like a replay, sorry. A little close to Conrado there.
Oh, it's point Natera and Acuna.
Conrado cut that off, tried for the quick passing shot. Landa hits a weird round the wall shot, see what happens. Landa skips it, gets them a point.
It's an avoidable call made for the referee.
Nobody questions it.
No.
Natera and Acuna back in the box.
We're still at 4-3 on the headpin scoreboard. It's a great shot by Acuna. Wow.
Diving attempt by Conrado.
Hit the corner.
diving get by Natera, didn't make it.
A little short. I gotta
Good
say,
effort.
Alan that has great court coverage. He's a big guy, big wingspan. A lot of defensive racquetball on his end. It's a skip. Another point, Landa. Very compelling shot. Little pinch.
My friend Amy Brewer is watching on the chat room from Virginia. Thanks for joining us. Down here in sunny Sarasota, Florida. Landa has an opportunity here for a kill shot.
It's another one.
Puts it away, takes advantage of it. So now they take the lead. 6-5.
Wow. I gotta say, Conrado and Landa are really on a roll here. Short serve.
Short serve.
It's another point. It's a skip by Natera. Finally, that shot that they needed. Natera just needs to keep focused there because they're going to team up on them, that's for sure. We're seeing it throughout this match.
You know, we saw it yesterday, and like you said, you know, Natera's defense kept them in rallies, and you know, Acuna, like I said, was taking control, putting the balls away, being that aggressor. So I think that's what, you know, makes them so successful as a team. Their strengths play off each other very well, I think. So 5 serving 8. Acuna is the first server. We have Endir Natera watching, so a relative of Alan's. Says, vamos Natera.
So another point there.
Fans are appreciative of that one. Good efforts all around. And again, there you saw the communication between Acuna and Natera. Natera was going to go for that shot. Acuna yelled for it, and Natera just, you know, stopped. Said, nope, not mine. So, good communication there. Conrado pokes at that one. Has a chance here. Leaves it up for Natera. Conrado hits a nice shot down the line. Acuna's reflexes can't get it. So 6 serving 8. Hi, someone asked if they're streaming the women's semifinals today. So on the Team Dovetail Facebook page, they are streaming the other courts. There won't be any commentary with those, but there are iPads on all the other courts, and they are streaming all day. So you should be able to find that on the Team Dovetail Facebook page.
So great ball control skills there from Andres Acuna, who puts that one away in the corner.
Lincoln just put Lincoln, our good friend, just put in the chat box exactly what I just told you. So he's backing me up. Appreciate that. And Lincoln will actually be guest commentating in the second game of this match. Get some local flavor from Lincoln, who's been helping us out. He already did the tiebreaker earlier today. Pride commentaries, we appreciate that. We have a couple of ceiling balls here, and Alex Landa goes for the kill shot. Half out there, 8 serving 7.
So the one Natera skipping that shot.
Ball was down. Point for Conrado and Landa. 10 serving 7. So that's 3 points in a row for Landa and Moscoso.
That's another point there, unfortunately. And Acuna asked for a timeout at 11-7. As they take a timeout, we'll take a short break ourselves, and we'll be back on IRT Live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're live once again here. 2022 Dovetail Open presented by KWM Gutterman. This is the Pro Doubles. Karen, such an exciting day for Super Saturday. This is our first semifinals Pro Doubles. After this one, we got the last of the semifinals. You know, we have Javier Mar and Rodrigo Montoya. And, you know, they just got off, Rodrigo just got off the court, and he felt excited and pumped up. I just talked to him after the interview. He didn't think about facing Conrado Moscoso. He didn't think about, the revenge match. He's just happy that he won. And I'm glad for those guys. Right now, Natera, and Acuna had to figure out how to stop the Landa and Moscoso train.
Yep. And Montoya and Mar are playing the new combination of Daniel De La Rosa and Kadim Carrasco from Bolivia. So that should be an exciting match, too.
Point number 12.
Landa and Moscoso in control right now. Pulling together a string of points. Replay there.
Replay call. That's the right call by the referee.
That's one way to get a new one.
cross-court shot by Landa. You know, it seems that Acuna is trying to make up for something in the middle, but he's being distracted on the left side. Those last couple points have been on his end.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great
There's a
return
good
of
pass
serve.
there, so they get back in the box.
And we don't see enough of those drive serves and doubles, Karen. We mostly see lobs, mid lobs, C lobs, but we're seeing right now more of a drive serve, and I like that. It's more offensive, more compelling. Broken ball.
We had a broken ball.
So 13, serving 7. Interesting. That's an avoidable.
He called a point. He called a point saying it rolled out.
Wow. So a point is called by the referee, and the players say that ball was dead. So it's a point.
Yep, they agree. I actually saw it roll out as well. Looked like it had got bounced a couple times before it got to.
So no appeals left for Natera
Natera.
and Acuna.
But Landa and Moscoso had their first game point.
So no magic, Karen, from Acuna and Natera after that timeout. No magic at all.
No, but they do get back into the box right now.
It's true.
So they stave off the first game point. Let's see if they can get a string of points together here.
Half out.
Still 7 serving 14.
A good shot is called by the referee.
Serving 7. Acuna and Natera were unable to get any points on their serve there, so now it's game point number 2 for Landa and Moscoso. Allen saves.
Fantastic shot.
Game point number 2. So now game point number 3. Landa for the kill. Skip ball.
Skip ball called, and then an appeal by Landa and
Appeal
Moscoso.
by Landa.
I mean, they have nothing to lose.
Call stands.
I mean, they have
Yeah.
nothing to lose.
It's at 14.
I would appeal too. I mean, they got nothing to lose.
Acuna motions skip right away. Landa just smiles. It's like worth a shot. He goes for serving to Landa's side. Conrado shooting this. And
Wow.
that's an amazing overhead shot right there. I mean, what was that?
That was ridiculous. That's what it was.
Landa scrambled to get out of the way of that shot with good effect. Moscoso puts it away. Game point number 4 for Landa. Moscoso. Lob serve to Natera. Hugs the wall. Landa pops it up.
Oh,
Hits-
it's Moscoso.
It's Moscoso. Payback. We've had, I think, 2 hit Acuna already, so.
Hey, you know what? That is what it is.
they don't expect each other to hit it waist high, so when they do, they can't get out of the way. Moscoso serving for the game. And a skip by Acuna.
And there you go, Landa Moscoso, 15-7 in game number 1. We'll take a short break. We'll be back after a couple of minutes here on IRT Live.
Our YDF helped us a lot with almost every tournament with the hotel. That it's one of the expenses. Without them, I don't think I could go to every tournament to play. Well, I love racquetball and I want to be the best. I want to be one of the youngest players to ever win a title or the US Open.
I love racquetball. So if you're ever out there looking for me, then you will know where to find me.
Got a good rally going here.
Good serve, Delarosa.
But if I'm not here, then I will probably be at home in my office, trying to figure out how to run my new business. The good thing is that the team Willis Accounting and Consulting got my back. With their help, running a business doesn't feel so difficult anymore. Contact Willis Accounting and Consulting today. They will take care of your business while you go back to the things that you love the most.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live once again here at the Core SRQ in Sarasota, Florida. The 2022 Dovetail Open presented by KWM Gutterman. Well, thanks everybody for watching and tuning in. So joining me on the booth now is Lincoln. Lincoln, you were here earlier. Now, this is the men's pro doubles. I got to tell you, this is quite the challenge. Obviously, Natera and Acuna have been playing lights out since yesterday. You know, they came up with that tremendous upset versus, you know, Andre and Murray. And you know what? They got quite the task right now. They lost the first one 15-7, but when you look at the numbers and statistics, they're playing against the 2021 IRF World Champion and the 2022 IRF World Champion.
Yeah, it's definitely a tall task. I think Natera struggled a little bit there in that first game, facing up against Landa on his side. But if anyone can grind out a game, I know it's Andre Acuna.
Right there. And you know what? Here's another statistic. You got the world champions right there the last 2 years, right? Guess who's at serve? The runner-up of those same tournaments.
And I don't think there's anybody who's put in any more hours on the court, off the court, working on their game than Andres Acuna.
I wholeheartedly agree with you on that. There's only one person that has, and that does. Paolo Longoria.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's it. So 1 serving 0 on the head pen scoreboard. I want to remind everybody that coming up next, our final men's pro double semifinals, final match of the afternoon between Daniel de la Rosa, Kadim Carrasco versus Javier Mar and Rodrigo Montoya. That's going to be a good one too.
Yeah, one very new team, and the other one of the stalwarts of IRT doubles.
Replay is called.
Yeah, good call. He had the lane for the shot if he wanted to take it. You know, doubles very different from singles at this level, where someone like Conrado Moscoso, who can get very strong, solid passes throughout the game to get points. Now with that much less court to shoot at, really to kill the ball, you got to roll it. Otherwise, you're just trying to force pressure on your opponents until they make a mistake.
Such a fast-paced game right now that we're seeing.
And I want to give a shout out to Core SRQ hosting us this weekend for the tournament. Mike Kinkin and Team Dovetail, of course, here at the Dovetail Open. And all of our local sponsors here in Florida that are supporting this tournament as well.
And you know
Bringing
what?
professional racquetball back to
KWM
Florida.
Gutterman as well for bringing us this doubles professional competition, because thanks to them, this is actually happening. I want to thank everybody for watching. You know, not only here, but everywhere else. I'm Conrado Moscoso from Sucre, Bolivia. Alex Landa from El Paso, Texas. Alan Natera from Chihuahua, Mexico. Andres Acuna from San Jose, Costa Rica. Hi to everybody watching in their hometown. It's another point right there. Conrado Moscoso and Alex Landa getting on the board. Another point there. Landa and Moscoso have been looking dominating.
And Landa's been making his living with those wide angle passes, getting around behind Acuna.
Wow. Very compelling play. It's a half out though. The boys in black versus the boys in red.
And Moscoso and Landa looked really good yesterday too, playing against the Bradenbecks in their first round match of the doubles.
Little pep talk there between Acuna and Natera.
Great pinch from Natera there.
A replay right there. You know, Moscoso pulled out of that because he thought it was a safety matter, but still, needs to take a swing right there. Acuna wasn't that close.
Yeah, no, he had the space to swing for sure.
That went over. Half out. That went over the 12-foot border on the back wall. So out of that slump, Acuna Natera. So 5 serving 3 now. So Lincoln, what do you think that Natera and Acuna have to do to take this one to the distance?
Well, their defensive shots, they need to make sure not coming off of that back wall. Set up, especially Landa likes that ball coming off the back wall, shooting forward. So just tighten up their defense a little bit, and then when they have their opportunities, they have to put them away up front.
So an appeal is called. The skip. Skip is called by the referee. Call's overturned. We're still at 5 serving 3 in the headpan scoreboard.
And the other factor we didn't see too much in the first game is Acuna's crack serve, because in the doubles yesterday, about the last 3 or 4 points, he was just rolling that drive service.
Yeah, definitely. Acuna has a very dangerous serve when he goes to that crack. He's had a lot of success with it in both sides, you know, the forehand and backhand.
And looking for a ruling here, I think,
So
on
ruling
how
clarification has to come into play here as Commissioner Pablo Farge is talking to the head referee as a rule consultation.
Yeah, question of how, since the call was overturned from a skip to a good call, whether the ball was up and playable or if that automatically becomes a replay on the overturned skip call.
We'll wait to see the ruling.
Based on the player reaction, it looks like it's going to be a replay, I think.
It is. So we're at 5 serving 3 now. Of course, Natera and Acuna want everything but lose this lead that they have. It's a good shot, good rule, good streak. Kept alive. I gotta say, Lincoln, this is, you know, turning out to be more of a chess match than I thought. I mean, right now, game number 2 is going quite differently than game number 1, but you know what? I think an X factor right now in this game number 2 has to be Natera. Even though, you know, you could say that the leader of the team is Acuna, Natera is the X factor right now because they're guns blazing for him to close the match, but you know he's holding his own. I don't know if you're seeing something, you know, that makes a difference with Natera.
Well, I think it's about court position. When he's taking that front court position, the ball's coming to him and he has the Moscoso and Landa in the back, then he has the opportunity to go for those pinches that he's so effective at. When they're keeping him in the back court, then his passes, he's not killing or rolling as many as Acuna, and that provides more opportunity for Landa and Moscoso.
There you go, side out. That's a great return. from Andres Acuna.
Yeah, so much power coming from those legs of his.
That was a good dive there from Natera and a defensive play. And I love it. It's because he is just going for it all out. I mean, really, they have to leave nothing in the table, Lincoln.
Yeah, no, you got to leave it all out there. And Natera, long arms, great reach, excellent defensive coverage always. You know, that's what you always get on the defense side of things from Natera.
And right now in the house, Javier Mar warming up. Daniel de la Rosa and also Kadim Carrasco warming up. I'm sure that Rodrigo Montoya is still warm from that previous match, so I don't think he needs to warm up in any way.
He's just going to try and stay hot through the doubles and then through his singles against Moscoso later tonight as well.
He has quite the long day ahead of him, I got to say.
But, you know, it's a blessing. And of course, they're still playing in multiple divisions, so that's always a good thing in the tournament.
Side out. It seems that Natera got hit with the ball, hit him in the leg. So there's an appeal. Let's see if we can get a replay. Let's see if we can get a replay. Let's see. Oh. Five serving six.
Yeah, replay there.
Oh, that's another point right there. So now they're back, tied it up.
Yeah,
No danger here for their team in red.
Doubles such a game of ebbs and flows. You just got to take advantage when it's tides working your way.
A little too much heat there. Another point now. Moscoso and Landa up top. That 3-point advantage that the guys had, they just lost it.
Yeah, 4-point run here for Moscoso and Landa. Nice shot there from Natera.
Wow.
Two straight forehand kills there for Natera.
And now tied back. Acuna gives a setup to Moscoso. Ooh. That's a skip. And that's it. What I was talking about, Lincoln. You know, Natera has to become the X factor right now. He can't be portrayed as the weakest link of this team. Short serve.
And Acuna been sticking with this left hand kind of wallpaper lob, half
Yeah.
lob. There's Natera again
Wow.
up front.
There you go. He's stepping it up as he should.
Yeah, responsible for the last 2 points now. And Natera went for the deep court splat there. Wasn't the right choice as Moscoso was standing up front waiting for it to come straight into him.
And you knew that was coming.
Yeah.
You knew it.
Boxed out, got the court position, and took advantage of it.
I want to thank again everybody for watching. Like our posts. Please share our feed. Follow us on social media throughout this Super Saturday. Remember, tomorrow is Sunday's finals. We'll begin at 10 a.m. with the IRT 21 and under division. Then we'll go to the men's pro singles, and finally to the men's pro doubles. Rodri.
Oh,
Half out.
ceiling ball error. That's an unforced error you don't want to give away in a tight doubles match here.
Wow, that was an interesting mid lob to the middle of the court.
Yeah, kind of a partial Z lob. Cutting through the middle, but Acuna was ready to cut that off. He likes to cut off the lobs whenever he can.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Doesn't want to hit it from deep in the court. Opportunity missed there for Team Acuna and Natera. Yes. Looks like a skip was called. Yes, call was overturned on appeal, so it'll be a replay again.
So due to that appeal, score correction, 9 serving 8 in the headpin scoreboard. Wow. Acuna. Taking charge. 2-point lead again. They recover it. So Lincoln, a timeout by Natera and Acuna, and they're leading 10-8. We'll take a short break and we'll be back after a minute here on IRT Live.
I remember Rafa went to San Luis Potosí to my club to give a clinic, and then Rafa started to play with every kid. Every single kid he played one game to 15, and he was saying, if you beat me, I'm gonna sponsor you, right? And I beat him, 15-14, I remember. When you play, I mean, of course you wanna win, but you also wanna look cool winning, right? And the Gearbox shorts, the t-shirts, the hats, the headbands, I mean, they are simple, but I like simple. I mean, they look great.
John Story joined the U.S. military, was killed in an inside attack on the 12th of February 2014. The biggest thing we want to do to help our local Gold Star families and our veterans, that we bring awareness to their opportunities to be served, to be taken care of, to bring to light ever-increasing need for our veterans specifically, to have housing, to have good benefits, to be taken care of. Go to livelikejohn.us. Go to the Donate Now button and help us fulfill our mission.
Welcome back, everybody. After Acuna and Natera timeout at 10-8, we resume play. You know, Lincoln, every time, you know, you see someone be ahead in the score and they take a timeout, it's more strategic than cautious, don't you think?
Yeah, no, figuring out game plan, maybe if they want to make a change on how they're serving or their court positioning. Definitely it was, or other thing could be if they need to change a glove. The glove's getting wet and they don't want to have a crucial side out. At this point, they want to keep their foot on the gas and drive to finish this game and go to a tiebreaker.
Interesting serve there from Natera.
Yeah, that lob Z has been forcing Landa to the ceiling more
Skip
often
shot.
than not.
Gives a point there to Acuna and Natera. That nearly missed Natera. Oh, that hit Moscoso. Unfortunately, that's a replay. Oh, Landa skipping that one. That's kind of sometimes a trademark shot from Landa.
Yeah, high risk, high reward. But also high punishment there as it's half out now.
There you go. It's a point right there for Landa Moscoso to get back on the board. And you know, Lincoln, that they're going to come out guns blazing now, because you know, if you look at the statistics, I mean, it's easier to score 6 points than score 11 in the third game. So let's see what happens. But I'm sure they're going to come out guns blazing. So look for Landa not making any of those mistakes like the ones he just did.
Skip there from Acuna. Still here on half out with Moscoso serving.
So 10 serving 11. It's getting real close, Lincoln.
Great ceiling ball from Acuna there. Acuna taking over the backcourt now.
Wow. Impressive play there. Good shot by Landa. Now tied once again, Lincoln. Everybody's playing catch up. Wow, ace serve, Conrado Moscoso.
Yeah, he switched up to this drive serve the last couple of points, and it's been effective.
And remember, Conrado Moscoso and Alex Landa still have their timeout. They haven't taken it.
Oh, great angle on the wide angle there from Acuna. All right, you really feel like Acuna and Natera have to close it out on this side out. They're 4 points away, trailing 11-12 here in the second game.
Half out right there. That's an interesting selection of shot right there. That backhand from Alex Landa. Interesting selection.
Yeah, reverse pinch, the really tough angle.
Let's see the replay right here. Let's check it out.
Great get.
Look at Landa's shot right there. Boom. Love that reverse. That's a replay call. It's the right call. Side out.
And no points scored there on that round of service.
Is this a streak that Conrado Moscoso and Alex Landa have been looking for? They're 3 points away from taking this one. You know, we haven't seen Alex Landa in a doubles final in a while. This would be a change of pace.
For the bottom board.
You know what? I don't blame Moscoso for trying that out, but he was just really out of position. It wasn't favorable for him. He was running to the back. Not that he hasn't made those shots before, but it's just so high risk.
Yeah. Not a high percentage choice from 36, 37 feet. But when you're serving, there isn't a major cost, so worth going for. Now this is an opportunity here for Acuna to get a side out with the second serve coming up.
It's a replay right there again. As usual, Landa not happy with any call the referee makes. Ooh, broken ball. Talk about power. So, Lincoln, you know, we got an interesting matchup coming up. So, do you think that there's added pressure? I mean, you got Javier Mar and Rodrigo Montoya playing against, you know, Daniel de la Rosa and Kadim Carrasco. I mean, they've never faced each other because Kadim right now is a new man, you know, taking the place of Alvaro Beltran because of his injury. So do you think that there's added pressure to De La Rosa to win that? Or is there added pressure to Rodrigo Montoya and Javier Mar to win that match?
Honestly, I think the added pressure is going to be on Kadim Carrasco because he's coming in 3 of the 4 have played this match many, many times. It's a classic matchup with Mar Montoya against Beltran and De La Rosa. So as the new man in, I would think the pressure's on him to kind of not try and fill Beltran's shoes, but to try to keep the success going and playing alongside the #1 player in the world.
And I ask because it is something very noticeable, you know. And we're 11-12 on the headpen scoreboard. We'll see what happens.
Hello, I'm
We're
Mike
almost at the
Lindell,
end of
and
this.
I'm excited.
But also, as Mar Montoya, you would think you have a little bit of an advantage.
Yeah.
Because you do have that new man in that matchup. And so they might go in with some expectation of the victory there, too. So it'll be a very interesting match, chess match, very much. You know, De La Rosa is such a smart player, having played with Beltran, of course, who's the chess master of doubles for so long.
Double bounce.
Side out again. Still at 12-11.
X Factor. Boom. Landa. Great kill shot. 13. Serving 11.
What a cross-court kill in the corner from Landa, bringing us to our first match point, 14-11 here.
So is this it? Is this the end of the road for Acuna and Natera? Wow, what a great play there by Acuna.
Beautiful spot, but now you got a Moscoso drive serve coming at you to try and win the match.
And you know, that's the thing that I like. Sometimes in doubles, we get so lost in the fact that we're being strategic that, you know, sometimes drive serves don't even happen. But Moscoso, not him. Look at him.
And sometimes doubles you start to overthink and do all this fancy stuff. Sometimes all you need to just go out there and hit your best shot.
Oh, Landa's skipping.
But Natera Acuna survive.
No cross-court action there. Just out of the reach for Natera. Replay called. It was out of the reach of Natera, but you know, they were in his way. And now Moscoso wants to appeal. One up, one down. Call stands.
Call stands. Tight call with the game on the line.
Side out, and I honestly thought that was he was gonna go down the line. That's what I thought.
And that could be the one. Opportunity. Great cover by Natera.
Good shot call right there, and that's the end of the match. Landa Moscoso take this one 15-7, 15-11. Wow, what a tremendous fashion. What a way to win this. Lincoln, your thoughts?
Excellent performance again by Moscoso and by Landa. Moscoso, one of the hottest players right now. And it's going to be an exciting second doubles semifinal coming up.
Kadim Carrasco, Daniel de la Rosa versus Rodrigo Montoya and Javier Mar for the IRT. Thank you so much, production crew right now. Rodrigo Mendoza, Lincoln, Fabio Soto here. And you know what? We'll be back in about 15 minutes with the next match on IRT Live.